Welcome to our video to show you how to upload your documents into the ePortfolio in eLumen. If you were a selected faculty member for the LAVC review process this year, these instructions will help you whether you're watching the video or whether you've accessed the quick guide PowerPoint that we've provided for you. The Learning Assessment Validation Committee Charter document says that the purpose of the Learning Assessment Validation Committee is to review the core course assessments to validate and make any recommendations for improvement by April of every year and to identify best practices. This is our 4th year of this process, and every year we try to make it better and easier for faculty members to submit their required items. In the past, we've used a packet format, but this year we're trying to reduce our use of paper, and in an effort to make it easier for you, we have decided to have you upload the necessary documents into the eLumen Portfolio feature. This video or the quick guide PowerPoint will guide you through the entire process and make it as easy as possible for you. The items that you're going to need for this process include your concourse syllabus, backward design Excel document, and the assessments used for measuring the student learning outcomes in your course. To begin this process, you will need to go to alamo.elumenapp.com. Or you can go to the PowerPoint and click directly onto the link. Please remember it's easier if you use Chrome or you use Firefox as your browser. It will take you to this opening screen of eLumen that I'm sure you've seen before because you enter the scores of your students every semester into the eLumen system. So you will just log in using your username, which is your ACES ID, and then you will use your password. If you forgot your password, you can always go to Forgot Password. But once you have these two items in, click on Log In. It will take you to this screen, which again you've seen before, and it will always default to eLumen User. But this time, instead of going in as an eLumen user, you will want to go into Student in order to see the portfolio that we've created for you to upload your documents for this process. So please click on Student and then click Continue. This is the screen that you will see, but this is also the screen that all of your students see when they first log into eLumen. You will want to click on to Portfolios. It is here where you see all the portfolios that you have created, but for us particular, you want to make sure to look at Assessment and Presentation tab. Please be sure the Assessment tab is in blue. But just to have a better understanding of what these two mean, the Assessment tab means that a faculty member could go in and create an assessment for their students using a portfolio. In addition, they can create a template for their students for this particular portfolio. This is what we've done. We've created a template for the portfolio for you in order for you to upload your documents. The Presentation tab allows you to create your own portfolios, or this is where students create their own portfolios. This is the Terms drop-down box, and this is where you will find your assigned portfolio. It will be titled LAVC Faculty Portfolio. You will click, and it will take you to your opening page for the portfolio. It is here where you will upload your documents, but first you'll notice that there are the 3 pages we've created in order for you to upload those documents. We have the concourse syllabus, the backward design Excel document, and the uploaded assessments. To begin with the concourse syllabus, you will click on that particular page. You're going to see that some instructions are right here, but remember, in addition, those instructions are also in the quick guide PowerPoint that was provided to you. Once you have gone into Concourse and you've downloaded your syllabus and you've saved it as a PDF, you'll want to go here and click Upload File. It will bring up a box, and what you need to type into this box includes the title. We recommend typing in the course and the rubric number. So the course rubric and then the course rubric number. If my course Speech 1318 was selected for this process, I will type in Speech 1318, and in the description box, I'm going to type in my CRN number. Once I've done those two things, I'm going to go down here to this area, and I'm either going to drag a file, click a file, or upload from the Google Drive. So for my purpose, I'm going to click to select from my computer. I will then go and locate the file, click, and it will upload here. You're not finished yet because you'll have to scroll down to see Add Card. Then click Add Card. You'll see this card was saved successfully, and when you look at the page, you actually will see this is the document. You can see the document by clicking, and you would download, open, and there is my document. The next step in uploading items into your portfolio is the backward design Excel document. In order to do this, you have to find the document to place some information into it before uploading. So we're going to log into SharePoint. We've tried to make it easy for you, and if you go to the PowerPoint, you can click on the link backward design document, or you can copy and paste this particular URL into a browser. When you do so, it will generate the sign-in box here. You want to place SAC / your username, and then the password that you use to get into SharePoint, or it's the password that you use to get into your computer workstation. Click Sign In, and it takes you then directly to our IPI SharePoint site with some documents. We're looking for this backwards design document. At this point, you will go over to the drop-down box, hover over Send To, download a copy. It will download it to wherever it downloads on your computer. When you click on it, it will take you to the backward design document where you will need to click Enable Macros. Please note that if you're working on a PC, at the top bar, it will say Enable Content instead of Enable Macros. Give it just a second. It's going to generate another box. You will want to say yes. The rubric box appears. Go to the drop down and select the rubric that you were asked to report on. So for example, we've been doing Speech 1318, so I will go to Speech Course 1318. Click Select. At this point, it generates your backward design template for you, in which you'll fill out some information. The first thing though that you want to do is to go up here and do a Save As. So I'm going to go to File, Save As. For me, it's easy to label it as that particular course rubric and number. And then I always like to save things to the desktop, and I click Save. You'll notice that it renamed it, and now if I need to do a little bit and then come back to it, I can close it, and then when I open it, it will have saved my information. When you look at this document, the very first page is our instruction page. You can read all of this and it will help you with completing this document, but I'll just quickly go over a couple of things. You'll notice at the bottom that it lists student learning outcome 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 outcomes in the Speech 1318 course. I will click on each of these eventually, but we'll start with SLO 1. You'll notice then some different columns. This column tells me exactly what this student learning outcome meets as far as the marketable skills go. In this column, it asks me to identify the assessment or assessments I give the student to measure this outcome. So for this one, we use a common assessment team project. The next column asks me to identify how a student learns this material with this outcome. So for example, I use lecture, I use activity, I use formative assessments, PowerPoints, discussions, and blog posts. I've completed it for this outcome, but I still have to go back and do outcome 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Once I have finished, I'll click Save, and at that point, I'm ready to go back into Illumin to my portfolio. You are now ready to go back into your Illumin portfolio and upload your backward design document. You'll go back to the alamo.illuminapp.com, put in your username, put in your password. Remember, on this screen, you'll want to click Student and not stay as Illumin user. Click Continue. We'll take you to your home screen where you'll click on Portfolios, and then you'll click on LAVC Faculty Portfolio. Remember, we just finished your concourse syllabus, so here you see the product already loaded in. Next, you'll go to the backward design Excel document. You'll see some instructions, but you'll want to click Upload File. Under Title, again, type in the course rubric and the course rubric number. Under Description, the CRN, and then click to upload the document from your computer. You'll find the document, click. It's loaded, except for it hasn't saved until you click Add Card. You'll notice then it is now loaded onto that page, and you have completed uploading your backward design Excel document. Click on Uploaded Assessments. This page is where you will upload the assessments that you use in your course that measure your student learning outcomes for the selected course section. You'll see the instructions, but again, you can find those in the PowerPoint quick guide. You'll click on Upload File. Again, you'll put the same information into the title box, which is the course rubric and the course number. Under Description, you will put in your CRN number. You can select to drag, click, or upload from Google. Again, I'm going to click. It's here where then I will find my assessment or assessments. I'll select it, click, it will load, but you're not finished until you click the Add Card. You'll notice it's added the document, but I use more than just this one assessment to measure my outcomes. Therefore, I'll continue to upload until I've uploaded all of my assessments. So again, upload file, put in speech 1318, which is the course I was selected for, my CRN, click to find the document, and then click Add Card. Then you can see it's added the other assessment. I will continue to do so until I've completed uploading my assessments. You have completed the process of uploading your documents into the eLumen portfolio as a selected faculty member for the LAVC committee review process. The next steps include the portfolio coming to the IPI office, where we will check and make sure that all the necessary items are there. And if we find something that's not complete, we'll notify you for completion and help in getting you completed. Then your portfolio will go over to the committee. The committee then will review all portfolios, and by April, you will receive back a recommendation form that lets you know some of the things that you can continue to work on with your assessments and measuring your student learning outcomes in regards to the marketable skills. By going through this process, you have learned how to create a portfolio. Our hope is that you are ready now to look into creating a portfolio template for your students as an assessment, or to have your students create their own portfolio through the presentation mode, or even create your own portfolio to showcase to students. If you're interested in any of these things, please don't hesitate to contact us here in the IPI Learning Assessment Office. We are here to help, and we are happy to sit down with you and guide you through this process. So we hope to see you in our office soon. Thank you for completing this process.